today's puppy pickup. We have a customer coming down to come pick up their female puppy. I wanted to walk you guys through the process of what it's like on your puppy pickup day here at the Von Rumen Ranch. I also wanted to highlight what's real cool about this puppy and why people come here. So this one puppy has 10 Von Rumen owned dogs in the pedigree. She's daughter to Enzo Von Rumen, who is produced by us, who's son to Extra Von Rumen, produced by us, who's son to Dandy Von Hausneubrand, owned by us. You have Von Rumen's Iris, produced by us, Carl Von Hausneubrand II, owned by us, Brick Von Rumen, owned by us, Tough Von Hausneubrand, owned by us. This is why you come here, because we have the knowledge of these pedigrees and we know what we're gonna produce. This is not just a random breeding, they're done for a reason, so come along.
Close that gate for us and you sit down on the skate.
Don't look at me. Okay.
Do you have a name picked out already, or are you gonna wait?
I think lady.
Pink Lady?
Yeah.
That's cute.
You can go in there too
Yeah,
if you
you
want.
Just wait, Brock. Let her play with them.
Brock, wait.
Brock, come here. You got a new umbrella?
Yeah. You need it today.
No.
Is
Nice
this,
day.
is this a new four-wheel one?
Yeah.
This one?
Yep.
Careful you don't let her play with your hands too much.
Okay.
Always have a toy with you. I mean, what you're doing is okay because she's scenting on you now.
Okay.
But when you get home, you don't want to always just offer hands
Okay.
because then they, yeah,
That habit.
it turns into kind of a bad habit. So always have something for her to tug on or play with to
Okay.
distract her from biting on your hands. Yeah, because it's kind of their way of communicating, but it's still painful, and we don't want her to do that the older she gets either. She loves belly rubs. You can get a belly rub. Remember that when she's a puppy, up until the time that she's teething, you're going to feed her twice her body weight. So you'll continue to weigh her and make sure you're measuring out the right amount of food for double. So let's say right now she's 13 pounds. You're going to feed her as if she's 25 pounds. And just look on the back of the bag. So it's recommended that they eat 4 times a day as their puppies. That's not always something everybody can do. I mean, people work, whatever. So I usually tell people to just make sure you get that daily portion, whatever the total daily portion is, and divide it by 3 instead of 4. On the very rare occasion, you would have to divide that by 2 if you could only do it twice a day. She's used to eating 3 times a day, so Rottweiler puppies seem to do fairly well on that. And you'll see whatever leftover food you have that she doesn't finish, put it in the refrigerator and use it for next time. Don't waste it. It's a fresh food, it's human grade food. There's no reason why you can't put it back in the refrigerator. Also, if you're time consuming or you have to go somewhere and someone else is going to feed the dog, just do little
Start
portions.
with the basic socialization and basic obedience, and you train with the dog there. It's real simple.
Get some
It's cheap.
strawberries.
It's only
Oh,
$65
look at the birdies.
for a 6-week program, and it's going to teach you how to interact with her and socialize her and your obedience, which is sit, heel, stay down, come, all that stuff. So that's all important to do because you're going to have a big one. you want to wait till she gets all her shots in. It'll be a little challenging for you because they have high energy at this time, and you're going to have to occupy her a little bit.
These little flirt pole type things give them a lot of exercise, and then it distracts them off of your feet and your hands.
A good Rottweiler thing to remember is never let them get protective over their food or their toys. So you always want to handle it. You always want to be able to take them away from any food or toys or anything away from them, so they don't become protective over it.
So when you're feeding her, just get used to when you put the bowl down, get used to petting her head and moving the
She knows
food.
that already. I
Yeah.
pet all over her when I put her food down, but you gotta continue that.
And put your hand in her food and let her know that you can take that away anytime you want. She can't become possessive over it.
That's just a normal dog thing, all breeds. It's just good to get them, not create those bad habits.
So I know you want a dog for protection, so this is going to be the ultimate. But what you don't want is it to go too far,
Okay, yeah.
so that it can be around other people too. So
You got to be the boss. That's the most important thing.
you got to be.
Got to be the
alpha.
boss. You're the
I
alpha.
read the document.
Yeah.
You
You're
got
the
to be
boss.
alpha.
That's all that matters. It'll be the best dog ever, but you got to be the boss.
Rots are notorious for trying to test you on that. So if you're the boss and you're the alpha, no worries.
So having a teenage daughter, it's going to be rebellious.
Too young.
But don't ever worry about if she does something. You can correct her, tell her no, and put her away. Because I mean, you see, she's got a lot of energy. So you're just going to have to adjust to that. And the best way to adjust is to have her own pen and have a crate for her where you can put her toys in.
I was giving her a bath today, and in the laundry room, I set her down to do all the drying, and I have a table in there. It's a big wood stand.
Video this with this.
She's
talk,
like-
you know.
I'm like, oh no, don't do that. But anything you can do to expend her energy is going to be really good.
So
So
when
the
she's old
walks
enough and
and-
you can take her for walks, then that's going to be your outlet for her to have a good time and then come back.
Hey Brock, what's your favorite thing about puppies?
All right, here we go.
I like to play with you.
You like to play with them?
Yeah.
That's a good choice.
House in Beverly Hills, and they had to live in an apartment building, in their apartment for a while. And I was real hesitant because they were on the 4th floor too, and this was a lady that was always gone. And I'm thinking, how is this going to work? So I mean, I talked to her a long time before I let her take one, and she had a balcony, and she made the little pee thing there because she was up 4 or 5 floors too, and she had to walk down with the dog. So I said, when this dog gets older, you're going to have to carry him down. Oh, we should be out here in our house by then. Well, so she did listen, and it did work out, and it was a great scenario. But you're going to have to adapt.
Yeah, do you have a little balcony?
Yeah, I have a balcony.
Oh,
So
okay.
you get to teach her how to deal with the working dog, how to raise it, and what to do when they do certain things.
Oh, that's a good girl, yes.
And you can use
That's a real
the
cool
trading
pup.
treats, the little, I put some in your bag.
So yeah,
She
treats are for
loves
this.
them.
I tell you one more thing. Treats are for reward for doing something good, not just for treat. Never treat. Treat only for reward. Sit, treat. Down, a treat. Come, a treat. A good thing, a treat. No bite, a treat. That kind of stuff. So get your little treats, have your little pocket full of little treats, and it makes training so much easier. You see how simple this is. Once you learn the
Girl, sit.
deal of it. Rots are food,
Sit.
they want to work.
Good girl. Good girl. So the trick to that is that when she comes around, this is what I used on her. You can also get that when you get ready to reorder your vitamins. It's from the same website, but it's just a puppy shampoo, so it works pretty good. These are the vitamins. The reorder information's on it. It's this is a 90-day supply because she'll only be getting one. If you want to, you can crumble it on her food. You can break it in pieces, use it as a treat, however you want to do that. Well, there's a toy in here, and then the freeze-dried liver snacks. These are also on the Bullheart website. Okay, so here's your food. Now, once you open it, you have to refrigerate it or put it in a freezer. If it's too big to fit where you are, I would recommend just putting it in containers and sort of getting it to fit. It stays pretty compact. So it's a fresh human grade product, so you've got to make sure it goes back once it's open. If it's unopened, you cool dry place. Okay. So these are your instructions on the back of the bag. Just remember, she's going to eat twice her body weight. So up until 6-7 months, depending upon when she's done teething. When she's done teething, you're going to go based off her regular weight. So for right now, let's say she's, she's definitely more than 10 pounds. She's right in between here. So we're going to go up to 25 pounds. And then you're going to feed this, you're going to double this amount for each meal. And then if you want to do 3 times a day, it turns out to be, at her age right now, about 1/3 of a cup 3 times a day. Again, like whatever she doesn't finish, put in the fridge, because she's going to be distracted and in a new place and all that stuff.
The first day or two, she might not eat just because it's stress, like the new environment and
I
stuff.
think she'll eat. She's a little wink. But still, distractions and stuff like that. And you know you're going to use your raw proteins, right? So you're going to use an 80-20 ground beef, ground turkey. You can use mackerel, the fish products. So what I want you to do is when you first get home, you're going to just do the hamburger for a while.
It's the easiest.
Yeah.
You get the big tube.
Yeah. And then when you're ready to try a new protein, text me or call me and I'll tell you what to get. And it's on your list, but I'll help you if you need help. So puppies don't fast, so make sure you don't ever fast her. They don't fast as puppies. The adult dogs do. The part of what this diet is the fat content of your protein. So if you are going to use a ground turkey or a ground chicken or something like that, you want to make sure you're getting the fat, not the best white meat ground turkey. It doesn't have enough fat in it. So you want to just get the kind of the ones that are in the tube, the Jenny Ho's or stuff like that, that are in the higher fat content. Okay, so we have a little folder here for you. These are her AKC papers, signed and dated over today for you. All you have to do is go online, follow the instructions. You can register her. You can also send it in via the mail. She does carry a Von Ruhlman name from the kennel, and you can put anything you want after that. Okay. This is your little your pedigree. So you'll see here, this is her father Enzo, this is the mother Zeta, and then you have all these generations of our dogs, Extra, Mariah, Carl, and we go back to Dandy, Iris, Carl, Cleopatra's here, and then you have Brick Von Ruhlman. So these are all generations of our dogs that are in this breeding program. It goes back even further, but the little pedigree that comes with this didn't go back that far. You can order another one if you want a bigger one.
Or like a big fancy one. They give you the option.
Yeah.
You can frame it.
So, I think you guys, I can't remember. This is your contract. This is my copy. I have a copy here for you. I just need you to sign my copy. I think your mom, did someone send one over to me? Already pre-filled out? I don't think so. Did you guys read it? Want to read over it?
I read it.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I think so. I'm gonna sign it.
Too far in. Too late. Turn back.
When you're leash training this, you always want to let the dog kind of go on its own, just like you're doing. Yep. So you don't pull her back, you just let her kind of go, and then she'll learn she'll learn what that leash is later, and then you can start putting her in the direction you want to go.
Yeah.
But
And
right
then
now
when you
she's
want her to
learning.
come to you, give her a cookie when she
You
comes.
use the treat. Yeah, that's how to do it though, exactly what you're doing. And when she wants to stop, at this point, she's pretty young, then you just pick her up. When she doesn't want
Okay,
to go.
this is your
So when you're picking
vaccination
her upstairs,
schedule.
You're putting her in the elevator.
She's had 2 shots.
The neighbors, I'm sure.
She had one at 6 weeks and one at 8
yeah, well, they're
weeks.
gonna, either that or they're
She's
gonna
due
freak
again
out
at
when
12
they
weeks,
see
which
a
I
rod.
forgot to put the date of 12 weeks. Her date of birth is right here, the 26th. So just count on your calendar till she's 12 weeks. Then she's due for just a single dose parvo. Right now she's free of worms, no worm problems. I always tell everybody to recheck when you go for your first vet visit. Take a stool sample with you. Don't let them just automatically worm her for no reason. It costs you money and it is not healthy for her. They'd like to just go, oh, puppy, worm, 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 and then you're just taking out all of the good things from her gut at the same time that we want in the gut. Okay, so that's in there. This is mine. Yeah. First time on the beach. Up my finger. And then pretty much on this side is, again, just some in-depth information on the ingredients of the Volhard and what each ingredient is going to be doing for her. Okay, my card is attached here. You will always have free consults with me if you have anything that comes up or you're worried about anything. Certified on canine nutrition, so I'm always here to help you. You will have lifetime support when you buy a dog from us. This is just some merchandise. There's some cards there. These are the guidelines for feeding her. If you want to go by the, it's kind of easy. It breaks it down for you super easy on the feeding of her. And then I printed the instructions again. This is the hip and joint supplement. I don't have any joint supplement here. I was out. If you guys want to start her on the joint supplement, you can. You just have the regular vitamin one. Be on the lookout for the ingredients. Don't buy anything that's not sourced in the U.S. Who knows what it is. All those hormones and figures and all that stuff. It's nasty. Baby.
Thank you guys. Nice to meet you.
Okay.
Yeah, any questions, just call. You guys have the Instagram, right?
Yeah, I follow.
Okay, good. All right. Yeah, you can send updates through that and we'll post
Any
it and stuff.
questions, just call. We'll be more than happy to answer. You're going to have questions, believe me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Very much.